What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Mika Chanel, back with another edition of Mika Chanel is Just Saying. All right, you guys, I'm a little sick. I've been sick all week, which is why my vlogs are so late. Well, actually, this vlog isn't that late. Because I am doing If Loving You Is Wrong, which just came on last night, you guys. If Loving You Is Wrong, Season 3, Episode number 3. It was pretty good. It was, actually, it was slow, but I liked getting the backstory. And what I really liked about this episode was that you saw Randall not as a monster. Because I swear, from like the very first episode, Randall was giving me crazy. I mean, and like real crazy, like really, like he might really be crazy in real life. Like that's what he was giving me from the beginning. It's just like he didn't give a fuck about his wife. Like he just didn't care about anything except for Alex. So that's what he was giving me. So I really like to see this episode, and I liked how they gave the backstory. Okay. This vlog is going to be really quick though, because there isn't a whole lot to talk about, but at the same time, I feel like I got a lot. You know what I mean? Does that make sense, y'all? Anyways, so let's get into it. So we start off with where it left off with Alex. She's still in the hospital. Kelly is there. Remember, Kelly had came to calm her down, and Kelly finally got her. Oh, I didn't do a vlog last week, actually, because I was feeling a little sick. Anyways, Kelly had came to the hospital and because the doctor had asked her to, excuse me, and she was able to get Alex to talk, and she was able to get Alex to take her medicine. She was also able to get Alex to finally see and hold her baby, which was all very good. Kelly's a very good friend or whatever. Natalie and Esperanza come into the room, and Alex is like really in like a deep sleep or whatever. So they just kind of chit chat or whatever, and they're like, we got to get to work, so just let her know that we were here. Bam, they leave. So Kelly's just like, I wonder what you're dreaming about, Alex. So in the dream that Alex is having, this is when we get the flashback scenes. So we flash back to the day that she and Brad moved into their house. So Marcy and Randall were already living in their house. Brad and Alex moved in. They didn't have their kids at that time or whatever. And then they just came, they just kind of became close. Like, they started, having cocktails at each other's houses, having like dinner parties together. I think they, were doing like some double dates and things like that. And you can see like over the years as time went on, their friendship, couple friendship, grew stronger and stronger. You see like Alex having her first baby, then her second baby. And I guess somewhere I think it was like right before they had their first baby, you kind of see how the tide was going to turn to her possibly cheating, because Randall and Marcy were having sex in their bedroom. Okay, you know what? I fast forward. Wait, let's go back a little bit. I didn't take any notes, you guys. I was just gonna do this off the top of my head. This is the first time I've ever done a video without taking notes, but I think I get it because I just watched the episode today. Anyways, I'm backing up a little bit. So it was like a night where they were all like drinking or whatever, and I guess a song comes on, and Marcy's like, this is me and Randall's song, and we promised ourselves that every time we heard this song, we were going to dance. So her and Randall get up and start dancing or whatever, and they're doing like, their little sexy dancing and stuff, and they trying to get Alex and Brad to get up and dance, and they're like, no, we can't dance like that. So then they finally get up, and they're all having fun and dancing with each other, and feeling the music and stuff. So Randall and Marcy go home, and they're, Brad and Alex are in the bedroom. Brad's doing a little bit of work because he's in accountant's tax season, and he's trying to get some stuff done. And she's like, the music and the wine got me a little hot and bothered or whatever. So the damn producers of the show is so bogus, but I guess they were trying to give us an idea. So Brad's like, okay, I can handle that. I can take care of that or whatever. So they get ready, get in bed, have sex or whatever. So they flash over to the clock to show you that it was I think it was like 7:01 or something like that p.m. or 9:01. I can't remember. I just know it was like, the minute was like 01. So then they go over to Marcy and Randall's house, and you see them like, saying they really about to get it on, right? Then you flash back to Brad and Alex's house, and you look at the clock, and the clock said like 06 or something like that. Like only about 5 minutes had passed, right? And Brad gets up. He's like, "Ooh, that was great. That was great." Alex is rolling her eyes like, "Yeah, it was wonderful, honey." So when he passes his ass out, she gets up and for some reason she walks over to the window, and when she looks out the window, she can see Randall and Marcy over there doing it doggy style, right? So this really gets her. So she is just watching. Randall sees her close the curtains or whatever, and then he apologizes to her the next day or whatever. But then it doesn't stop. Like, and he said he was gonna close the curtains, but he never closed the curtains. So every night after that night, Alex would stand in the window and watch Randall and Marcy have sex. So they were already playing with a little bit of fire right then. And then as time goes by, like some years go by, her and Brad have a couple of kids. And her and Randall, I guess sexual tension is really building. Brad is like grabbing her ass when they're hugging. I mean, Randall's grabbing Alex's ass when they're hugging and doing things like that. And so anyways, so I think it was after she had the second child. So they had already had the 2 kids. And they were both, small children at the time. And I guess her parents had came. Her parents are racist and bigots or whatever. They don't like her husband because they say he's Russian. And they don't like minorities and black people and other minorities and things like that. So she and Randall are in the baby's room painting because dumb Marcy and dumb Brad done volunteered Randall to go help Alex paint their daughter's bedroom, not knowing that these two have a sexual attraction building. You know what I'm saying? They're thinking that they're still in love in their marriages, and Marcy is so happy with Randall. And I mean, just the way that he looked at Marcy, just the way that he touched her, the way he looked, like you have never seen that throughout the show. Like, I think we saw them have like passionate sex like one time last season or something like that, and it never happened again, and he only did it to make Alex jealous because he knew Alex was gonna be looking through the window or whatever. So like, I just really like to see that. So I'm like, okay, well, they did have a good relationship for a long time. It wasn't just that, she was just this dingy girl. She really does have a reason to feel like, her husband would have been faithful to her, just the way that he was acting towards her or whatever. So anyways, so Alex's parents come, and she goes downstairs to answer the door, and because they're upstairs painting. And so she goes downstairs to answer the door, and it's her dad. So she's like got this look on her face. She keeps looking at the stairs like she hopes Randall doesn't come down the stairs. So Randall comes down the stairs, and she's like, "This is my dad." So Randall tries to shake his hand, and her dad is like, "Oh, how can you afford to live in this neighborhood, boy? You on welfare?" And just throwing out all of these like, racist slurs and just different things like that. And Randall's like, "You know what? I gotta go." So he leaves, and then her parents end up leaving, going to a hotel. They talking about they don't feel comfortable staying in her house. So after he leaves, after her parents leave, she goes over to Randall's house, to his shed, to apologize for her parents. And then, they have this whole little flirtation thing, and she acts like she doesn't want it. He knows that she wants it. She starts touching on him, and then that's how it started. That's how their affair started or whatever. Basically, she's not satisfied with her husband. She came from this little small rinky-dink town with these bigoted parents, and she's got like, she said she had never lived in a city as big as the one that they're living in right then. And, she's just, trying to soil her oats or something like that. A small town girl in a big town world, whatever. But, it is just crazy because they were playing with it for so long. And it's just like, why let it continue to go that far? That it's wrong. And Randall even said to Alex, like, "I love my wife. I really do. She's gorgeous. She's attractive. She's sexy. But at the same time, I want you." And I'm like, okay, that's fine. There's going to be other people that you're attracted to, but you don't act on it. And you don't continue to play with it. You know what I mean? Like, don't play with it. Let it go. And because you playing with it, and then what happens? It's not a game anymore. It's real. And now what happens? Now y'all got a biracial bastard child that y'all got to figure out what the hell y'all going to do about. You know what I'm saying? So during this dream, she's like, "Randall, no, Randall, no." Like, she's like saying no because she doesn't want to, like, acting like she don't really want to have sex with him or whatever. So she wakes up out of her dream. It's, now she's back to the present day where she's in the hospital. But when she wakes up, Brad is sitting next to the bed. So he hears her say, no, and then he hears her say Randall's name, right? So then when she opens her eyes and sees Brad, and he's like, no, it's not Randall, it's just Brad. And he's like, every time I'm about to forgive your little cheating ass, something else happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really trying. I really want to forgive you, but your little dumb ass keeps doing something. It's just ridiculous. And then he was like, and you know what? That child is just going to be a reminder every single day of what you did. But that's okay, because I'm going to be there to remind you every single day of what you did. Because from now on, your life is a living hell, okay? Your life is going to be a living hell. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm going to make sure you're never happy again. That's what Brad says. He's angry or whatever. This man, they just dragging this poor man through the mud. Now they got his wife sleep dreaming and sleep dreaming. Of course she's dreaming in your sleep. Anyway, they got his wife waking up out of a deep sleep and calling another man's name in her dream and stuff. And this poor man just can't catch a break. Now he about to raise this biracial kid, and everybody gonna know it's not his, but oh my God, I don't know what's gonna happen. But that was pretty much the episode. Then it went off. Oh, there was a scene with Lucien. I think this is actually the opening scene with Lucien. And he's at the police station, and he's talking to the captain, and he's like, telling the captain, I don't think that report is right. There was a video surveillance there. The captain's like, oh, so you saying this report is wrong and you got something to add to it? And he was like, no. Lucien was like, no. And so the captain was like, okay, well then I'm about to file this report. So, and then the dude that is filling in as Lucien's partner while Eddie is off, he's, trying to get more information. He's just like, well, what was that about? Lucien's like, just mind your business or whatever. So then Lucien gets a call from Ed, and Eddie is like, I heard you've been asking questions that you don't need to ask. You need to just leave that situation alone. Details have already been given to the captain, and that's all that he needs to know. Nothing else needs to be done. I'm trying to protect you because you're my friend. Now, I don't know what Eddie is up to, and he must have the whole police department, in his pocket. The police department, the drug dealers, the prostitutes, every damn body is in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? Dang near. And, ooh, excuse me. And, so somehow he knows that Lucien's been asking questions or whatever. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. Clearly, Lucien is not afraid of Ed, but at the same time, I don't think he knows who he can trust in the police station just yet. So he, he's not really talking to anybody and telling anybody what his next steps are going to be. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The whole episode was basically the flashback from Alex's dream. Just giving us some background. And like I said, I'm happy that they did give us that background, because it makes the relationships a lot more believable. And it just shed some light on Marcy and Randall's relationship. It shed some light on Brad and Alex's relationship as well. Especially with her in her little notebook doing those little numbers. And when she told him that Randall was better, I guess he was. If he only giving her 4 or 5 minutes, then hey, it is what it is. But that's not saying that was okay what she did. Now, I still don't like Alex, and I'm still sick of her ass. I'm sick of everybody coming to her rescue. I'm sick of everybody just wanting to protect her and all of this and all of that. I guess she's naive or whatever, but look, you're a grown woman now. You got a family of your own. You got to leave that naivete at the door. You can't use that as an excuse anymore, okay? You wasn't naive when you was having sex with that man over and over and over again for months, okay? So don't try that with me. Anyways, that was pretty much the episode, you guys. That was If Loving You Was Wrong, season number 3, episode number 3. It was pretty good. I was feeling it. I'm looking forward to next week. Some more drama, some more Alex and Brad and Randall and Marcy, little quadruple love affair or whatever. So I don't know. We're going to see. It's still early in the season, but like I said, it started off good. I'm sure it's going to continue down this path. So Like I said, this is gonna be a short vlog, and that's really all I have on the show, you guys. So please, please subscribe to my channel. Please comment on this vlog. Please share this vlog. Like this vlog if you enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? And until next time, you guys, please stay real, stay safe, and stay tuned to Mika Chanel Is Just Saying. Bye bye.